is out at J. Sargent's or through J. Sargent Reynolds, aren't you?
Exactly. I'll be conducting classes in January the 14th, and they'll be held at the Jewish Community Center. It's only 2 hours. It's like a lecture more than a class, because they're not expected to learn. They're expected to absorb and come up with their own decisions. That's the way I teach a class.
What are the topics?
Well, it's psychic handwriting analysis, and first one is understanding yourself, and the second one is understanding your mate, and then the third one is understanding your boss, and the last one is understanding your children. So what they'll be doing is bringing their handwriting samples into the class, or I'll get them to make them up in the first class. And then what we'll be doing is they will not know. You see, they will know themselves. Let me try to explain this. They will know I'm talking about them, but the other people in the class will not know, because they will be given a number of a case, and I will work on each case individually.
Right.
And then we will get into the psychological effects of their life and everything through their handwriting. Handwriting comes from our brain, so it's a very good tool to use.
So you said even though you'll be discussing
Definitely.
the various handwritings publicly,
Definitely.
it will all be done anonymously. You will not say, this is John Doe's handwriting.
Right. And also when they bring their boss in, we'll do the same, and their maid. And their children, of course, if they want to speak openly about the children, of course, that we would be able to do that.
Right.
So it's going to be a class that's tied into handwriting, but it's going to be a lot of psychological things in the class.
Good enough. Let's get somebody else on the line. You're on Sunday Night Live. Hi.
Hi.
Who do we have?
You have ECD?
E as in Edward?
Yes.
CB. And how old are you, ECB?
22.
22?
And I'm in the south side in a house.
All right.
My. And the first initial was E?
Uh-huh.
My. That doesn't seem to go with you at all.
Well, that's what, nobody calls me by that name.
Oh, well, what do they go with?
Beth.
Beth?
Uh-huh.
That's much better. Yes. See, when you give me initials, I can't distinguish, about that unless it means something to you. And Beth means more to you than these initials.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Beth, there's been something that's happened to you. I started off with a little bit of a negative. It's not a big negative, but it seems that you've been hurt by someone. It seems that they used you. Was this a boyfriend?
I'm not dating anybody, but yeah.
Are you still left with a lot of this pain from him? Did he use you, dear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you haven't gotten over that yet. Maybe that's why, if you get over that, then you'll be able to, to go on and find a new boyfriend. Is this what you called about tonight?
I've been thinking about all kinds of things tonight.
Oh, my, you got everything on your mind. What's your question, dear?
What do you see in my job?
In your job? I see a bad boss. That's one thing. I see a boss that doesn't understand the people that work for him. You understand that?
Oh, yeah.
I see that he doesn't take the time to stay in the office. He's out of the office more than he's in the office.
Yeah.
I also see that you should be doing something more in decorating work with colors, and you're not doing that now. Are you an artist, and you won't be an artist? What's going on here?
Well, I don't have any training in it.
But you love it, don't you, dear? Something going on here? What is with the colors?
Photography more than anything else.
And you don't do it. You just you perceive a lot of colors around you everywhere you go. And in fact, this black and white pictures that you just took, they haven't come back yet?
I haven't taken any lately. I've been doodling.
Doodling? And have you been doodling on the phone?
Yeah.
What have you doodled, honey? What kind of shapes are they?
All different kinds.
Oh, they're all mixed up shapes?
Uh-huh.
Well, then that's your imagination that's coming out. I can read doodles also. So you're a very imaginative person, and you should be doing things for imagination, just in art and things like that. See, you're trying to be too serious with yourself, and you don't like that anymore. You're tired of being serious with yourself, aren't you, Beth?
Yeah.
You want to have fun on your job. You want to enjoy your work. So you have to change because of that. So work towards something that you want to do instead of what other people are making you do.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
You know that's right, Beth. Goodbye, darling.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for calling. Sunday Night Live, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Good
Yes,
morning.
good morning.
I'm glad I'm going to be the last one to get through.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Who do we have?
Yes, the initials are HSB. I'm 37 years old. I'm calling from an apartment in Henrico County.
Okay, Henrico. What can I call you? I can't call you H. What can I call you? I don't feel H.
I go by Harrison.
Harrison? You go by Harrison?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Do you know a Harvey?
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm. I pick up a name Harvey around you. I also pick up a name Joe or Job or something. It's a strange name. I don't know. I understand. I can't understand. I'm picking up different names around you as if you have authority over a lot of people.
I have a nephew named Joshua.
Joshua? Mm-hmm. Are you an authority figure? Are you a person that has to discipline a lot of people?
No.
You're not in management?
I am self-employed.
Mm-hmm. Do you manage the job and people that work for you?
I work by myself.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you are the type that is a very management person, a person who can handle a lot of people and a lot of responsibilities. You've always done this your whole entire life. And I feel like, that you do put a lot of decisions on yourself. This is probably why you went into business for yourself, because you didn't want anybody to rule you. You've never wanted anyone to tell you what to do. I feel your job is doing very well. There's no question about your job. What was your question tonight?
That was my question.
It can't be. It's doing perfect. Everything's perfect.
In my career.
Yes, but it's doing right for the first time because you're doing what you want to do, and it's your own job. It's your own thing. You can't argue with that. You see, there's no argument against you doing your own thing. You should, feel good about this. I don't feel bad about your job decisions and your career. It's going good. Was there any other questions?
Yes. I have a sister. Her initials are CBB, and she will be 29 next month.
Okay, well, just give me her first name.
Cherie.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? She's a beautiful person. She has a beautiful name. She surrounds herself with people that are bad for her. Have you tried to help her in this area?
Yes. She has been in an automobile accident and has undergone a complete personality change since that accident. And
that's right.
Resists all attempts at people trying to help her.
Yes, I understand that. But that wasn't her fault, was it? The automobile accident was not her fault.
No.
And you know that the thing about automobile accidents that happen to us, if they're brought on us, and this was brought on her, her life is going to be really bad until someone is able to reach her again. So keep trying to reach her, okay?
This is what we are trying to do.
Well, you give TREDA a call, and I'll talk to her, okay? If you want me to, and if she wants me to, I'll talk to her, okay? Because, see, I can't talk through you to her. If she wants me, I'll talk to her.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Harrison. Good night, darling.
Good night.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And unfortunately, for those people still on the line, that brings us to the end of another edition of Sunday Night Live. Time always flies when you're here, Brenda.
I love it. It's a beautiful time because so much positive energy out there tonight. Beautiful people in Richmond. Remember, Richmond, one last thing. Believe in yourself. Don't let anyone control you.
All right. Once again, classes for you through J. Sargent Reynolds at the Jewish Community Center start January 14th.
Yes.
Anyone wanting to get information about that class or how to become a part of it?
All right, you call over J. Sargent Reynolds at the Continuing Education. You talk to Naomi Lawhorn, and she will give you all the information. There are great people over there in that office. They'll tell you all about all the classes with adult education.
Fine. Brenda, we look forward to having you back next month.
Definitely. Yes, darling. Thank you.
All right. And unfortunately, that does bring us to the end of another edition of Sunday Night Live. I certainly hope that you'll be here next Sunday night at 10 p.m. Though my apologies to those people still holding. We simply, as usual, do not have enough time when Brenda is here. But she'll be back next month, and I certainly hope that you'll continue to listen. Until next Sunday night, do have a good week, a good night, and a good tomorrow.